Hello, Maria. Thanks for submitting your first draft. I would like to give some feedback. So it seems that your title page is really nice. So thank you very much. Analysis of how influence emotional intelligence. Only the title is not very meaningful. So please, little bit upgrade it and make it more meaningful. Okay. So if you want to talk about emotional intelligence, for example, you can mention emotional intelligence, colon, uh, the analysis of its influence on young people, for example. Okay, so try to a little bit make it more meaningful. The formatting is very good, except you don't need to put the th here. Just March 11 comma 2022 would be enough. On page number 2, very good, that's a great idea. You copied pasted your title. Be careful, there's no space between your title and your introduction paragraph. Now imagine this is your introduction. Let's go and analyze it. The first part, the theory of emotional intelligence. Okay, this is not bad. This can be your hook. If I were you, I would use a stronger hook, but that's not bad because that's also, it seems to be a valid citation. And then to Goleman, emotional intelligence is talking about this. It can guide humans, etc., etc. The problem that happens here in this blue part is that where did you get this information? So you need to have citation. Another problem with your introduction is that the amount of information you wrote for your background information is not complete. So try to add a few more lines, talk about the history of a little bit emotional intelligence, some common trends in this field, or the papers you read. For example, you can say that there are a few studies discussing this topic. Which study? Maria, for example, 2020, Semikal and Nazari, 2010, whatever. Okay, so that's another option you can put in your background information. Now let's go and have a look at your thesis. This literature review will cover only a few areas where authors measure emotional intelligence like students, cultures, economic status, and workplace, and the effects of emotional intelligence that you didn't talk about. So I haven't read your body paragraph, but it seems to be a problem with your thesis a little bit. It's nice, thank you, but in one LR, we cannot talk about, for example, students, cultures, economic status, and workplace. So this can be one paragraph, 2, 3, 4, and effects maybe 5. It would be very long literature review. So if you can, I'm sure you have time, 2 or 3 days, be a little bit more selective. And for example, only talk about students and economic, for example, aspects of this topic or workplace. I don't want you to talk about everything because that is not a literature review. A literature review, as I told you before, is like a specialist. So it only covers one area, okay? Also, you don't need to mention your, for example, defining a problem. It's okay if you write this, but if you remove this, that's fine because I know that this is your first body paragraph. Okay, so it's up to you. Sometimes we put, sometimes we can also remove this from our literature review. The authors do recognize emotional intelligence influence improving important matters. No, okay, this is not a topic sentence. What I want you to do is that make sure that your topic sentence is very clear. And you can tell me that one of the most common problems students face is talk, talk, talk. Okay, now this is a better one. And then you need to have explanation here. I'm sure you did. But the most important part is the evidence part, the research about the effects of this. Workplace, where is the research? Where is your in-text citation? Okay, so you need to have at least 1 or 2 in-text citations in your body paragraph. And for the last part, for this reason, provide user no, because the last part of your body paragraph should be a closing sentence. So try to make sure that you're having the closing sentence at the end of your each body paragraph. Try to remove the plagiarism, and perhaps try to use a little bit newer materials, not 1980 or 1995. These are a little bit too old. Emotional intelligence is a very fresh, new topic. I mean, it's not a new topic, but it is being talked every day. So try to use very top article like Rodriguez et al. Etc. Okay. Now, if this is your body number 2, yeah, I am more okay with your in-text citations and your supporting sentences. But the problem is again with the last part of your body paragraph. And please, go to your Moodle. There is a file called Academic Essay PPT. Try to look at the examples of a body paragraph and improve it, okay? Emotional intelligence, etc., etc. Okay. And then for your solutions, there's also plagiarism here. So if you cite properly, if you paraphrase properly, you won't have any problem like this. And do not write the intake citations like capital. Please don't make those mistakes. For your conclusion, no, because this is not the summary of your thesis. Yeah, that's not bad because this is the summary of your body paragraphs, but it's not enough. So you could add perhaps two or three more lines. And at the end of your conclusion is always a good idea to have a suggestion or recommendation. And it's good to have a citation at the end of your conclusion. And for your references, make sure this starts from the first page and there's no gap between the title references and your references here, okay? So other than that, also correct this one. Yeah, so it's not bad. Okay, usually you have 2 or 3 days right now, so this is great to improve your draft and then submit it, okay? So good luck with your submission.